Take me out to left field. Give me a shot of Fireball. Give me some high fives from Mark Peña and a hug from Jeff Cross as we stand on top of the tables. Hearing the horns, that's a blast. For it's 1, 2, 3 shots from the cannon with the ladies of left field.
Hey, y'all. It is game time with the ladies of left field, and we have the crew back in all of our glory for 2 weeks in a row.
Hey.
So Jordan, Kasey, Katie.
Hey.
I will kick it off with my usual NHL update, even though we don't care about the NHL because the Stars are not playing. But the Vegas Golden Knights have secured their place in the Stanley Cup Finals. They swept the Wild 4-0. And my adopted team, the Carolina Hurricanes, currently, as of taping, lead the Eastern Conference Finals, but they're up 2-1. So there's going to be at least 2 more games. One game is Wednesday night. And then we'll see how it goes from there. But yes, that's my Hot Girl headline because it's an obligatory. I have to talk about the NHL, even though I would rather not after the Stars embarrass me, but whatever. I'll kick it over to Katie.
Okay. Well, sticking with the NBA, we're getting close to the end, but the Knicks are officially headed into the NBA Finals. They swept the Cavs, and New York is hyped, you guys. Like I said before, if you are a New York Knicks fan or you know anything about them, it's all the stars come out to all the big games. And so, yeah, just they look good. Everybody's playing super tough. Their chemistry feels great. They're really playing together. And this is the first New York Knicks Finals appearance in decades. So, yeah, the city is really on fire and loving this team. And then here in the South, we are very much engaged with watching the Spurs and the Oklahoma City Thunder because these games are highly entertaining. And it's fun to watch Wemby because the kid is just good. He's so fun to watch. And then SGA is also killing it. And so right now, actually, the Thunder are 1 win away from the finals. So by the time this drops, you guys will see if they're continuing on and the Spurs can somehow hold on and force another game, or if OKC is also headed to the finals. So, yeah, that's been super entertaining to watch. Both teams are really great. The Thursday game will be in San Antonio, so I'm sure all the Spurs fans are going to come out like crazy, and so that'll be fun to watch. Yeah, my own Mark Peña decided to make a really huge bet on the Spurs the other night and really stress us out, but he did win. So we're just going to say thanks for that, thankful. And then he tried to joke around and say the next day he also did it again, and I was like, you better not have. And because he would have lost because the Spurs lost that next game. So anyways, yeah, keep on watching the NBA. It's fun right now. To see the Knicks play OKC or the Knicks play San Antonio is going to be good basketball to watch. So that's what I got. Case, what you got? You're going to talk about baseball.
Yeah, I am. College baseball regionals start this weekend. It's what everybody's so excited about. For people that are not familiar with how the college baseball playoff system works, 64 teams play at 16 regional sites. So 64 teams, just like basketball, but with 16 regional sites, 4 teams at each site. It's a double elimination tournament this weekend. And then the 16 winners of those regionals will face off next week at super regionals. Those are already kind of lined up, whereas seeding who gets to have them, it'll all play out based on who wins each regional. And then the super regionals are a best of 3 series with the 8 winners moving on to the College World Series. So this is this is what college baseball fans are so into and look forward to all the time. Texas is looking to make its 39th trip to the College World Series, which is most in college baseball. We haven't been to Omaha since 2022, so we're definitely trying hard to make that happen.
That also cracks me up that this is apparently either tied for or the biggest route of Texas making it to the College World Series.
Second. Second longest.
biggest?
Second
4
longest.
years. We're so spoiled. I mean, I love it and checks out and it's great. But 4 years, that's one of the biggest.
In the 90s, like the late 90s to the 2000s, we had a 6-year drought. The end of Coach Gus, the beginning of Augie. So, it took Augie about 3 years to get things going.
That makes sense.
At the end of Coach Gus. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and we, a group of us got together on Monday. Case, was that Monday?
Yes, Monday.
At Black Sheep Lodge. So shout out Black Sheep and our friend Troy to let us be in there. They put the sound on, put the selection show on there, and it was fun to watch it together. The Borbas came and met us, and just we were all feeling a little stressed. I mean, we were happy with our 6th seed, and we were pretty, happy with our draw of teams. We're playing Holy Cross, Tarleton State, Cal, Santa Barbara. But then we were all getting real nervous because, it's always, they shouldn't do it, but would they match up Texas and Texas A&M with seeds? So to have us play each other in the Super Regional. And it got so close. Like, Kasey, we're going to line up against the 11. Is that right, Jordan and Kasey? I think so.
We're lined up with the 11, which is Oregon seed.
Yeah. So we're lined up against the 11 seed. But I mean, it was like, no A&M yet. And it was like, holy crap, they're going to do it. Like, they're totally going to do it to us for TV ratings. Like, Eric Borba was convinced it was going to happen. And we were like, shit. So, but then when they announced Oregon, we were like, oh, thank God. Thank God. I mean, it's just one of those things. We don't need to play them again. I was like, playing them in Austin would be different. But then that, the Aggies draw is pretty tough. And so we were like, maybe they won't even make it out of their regional at all, which would be just fine with me.
Go Bobcats. Texas State.
Yeah. Lamar, Texas State. Somebody else.
Southern California.
USC. Oh, that's right. USC. Yeah. USC.
Freaking used to be our pitching coach.
Oh yeah.
Sean Allen.
Sean Allen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were saying, so Sean Allen is at USC along with Ace, and Ace is at pitching, but still Ace Whitehead is there. We were all joking. We were like, well, Kenna Whitehead, I'm sure is going to go to that game, and go Kenna Whitehead.
Oh, I love
so, yeah. Her and her Tiffany's blue gun I use him to watch out. Yeah. So we're excited. We play Friday at noon though, so I can't go.
Holy Cross.
Cool. Yeah, we play Holy Cross. There was talk. Have they announced who's going to pitch? I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen anything.
There's talk of like, I don't think we're going to start Dylan, on against Holy Cross. So do you start Luke? There's still talk about Ruger not being 100%. So it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, they're like, do we go real deep and like throw Cody Howard? Which I don't really know if I like that. I don't know if you go that, deep, but we'll see.
I mean, if you're uncertain about Ruger, I maybe would start Ruger with a plan to have the bullpen ready
backup. Yeah.
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 Yeah. I kind of like that idea too. I mean,
because if you're like thinking that he might be able to go a little bit, just maybe get things started. But if he clearly can't do anything from the get go, then you know,
have a
yank
backup plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Max Weiner's got his hands full this week, so
exactly. Yeah, so we'll see. But Dylan Volantis is a finalist for Baseball America's College Pitcher of the Year. And I think we shared this. Yeah, Sam Cozart and Anthony Pack are both finalists for Baseball America's National Freshman of the Year. All so deserving. Good folks. And like we said, so we have entered the postseason with around 40 wins. And we do have one of the deepest pitching staffs in the country. But they're not always as consistent. And so we're hoping, like Kasey said, Max Weiner and Coach Schloss can figure this out and people can really pull it all together to get some big wins. So lots of high expectations for our team. But I know people are really thinking that, we played Tarleton earlier in the season on a Tuesday, right? And they beat us bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. We
that.
don't need Tarleton State to, be a little sneaky and be extra dangerous. So, because they must play.
They play Cal Santa Barbara.
Yeah. And Cal Santa Barbara has one of the best pitchers in the country.
Yeah.
They were saying. So we're curious to know if they're going to start him in game 1 or if they're going to hold him and try to wait for him to pitch game 2.
Ooh, that's a good. I would probably hold him. You're assuming he has to pitch against Texas, right?
That's what
Like
assumptions are.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like, in a regional, we were talking about this. I mean, if you, really lose at either one of those first 2 games, you are very screwed.
Yeah.
It's very hard to come back as a loser bracket.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That's tricky if you're UC Santa Barbara. So I don't know. We'll see. They say Tarleton, has older guys. They're like in it to win it. They don't give a damn. So like nothing to lose mentality, super aggressive offense, and they have really experienced coaching. So, we'll see.
Yeah. And really no regionals should be absolute gimmies. I mean,
No.
You see parity in college baseball now a lot more, especially on the Tuesday nights. But then again, you also see like the underdog team a lot of times is, first of all, they're coming in with a lot more intensity usually.
Yeah.
But they also sometimes, their coach may actually play their starting pitching might be stronger, for them as opposed to the other teams, because it's just like we're saying, Tarleton beat us, Texas State beat A&M, so it's like those things have happened, so, but, the SEC continues its domination in all things sports, with all the teams that they got in, even, hosting top 8 seeds, there's 5 or 6
of them are from the SEC. Yeah.
I'm counting right now.
UCLA and Georgia Tech are really hot.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, and then for our regional, we have a new party deck that's being built in the outfield. So we will be wondering how that affects us as well as how it fills up, how it looks kind of thing, especially with a Friday noon game. I'm a little concerned of the
but I'm hearing like I have people trying to reach out to me asking if there's any regional tickets, and they were like, they are sold out.
Well, they're sold out to season ticket holders that have them, but then if they can't go, just hopefully that they give their tickets to somebody.
Yeah, well, I've heard from people, and I'm like, they're like, no, on the secondary market they are hard to get. I'm like, really? Okay. For a Friday noon game? Like, I don't think that'd be that hard. But
that's great if it's true. But
I know. Yeah. So, anyways, we'll see.
I have to send pictures of the party deck. Just seeing, like, I'm curious to see A, how much the party deck fills up, and then B, how it affects everything else.
Right.
I've driven by myself and went actually to left field and have
you driven by this week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. To me, it doesn't seem like if the ADA ramp that exits the part of the party deck that's like closest to us. I don't think they're going to use that very much. I think it's just going to be for ADA. And if that's what they do, and then I don't think that's going to be a very utilized area, and I don't think it's going to impact us per se. I hope it's full and fun, and I hope they just use the stairs on the other side close to the Yeti yard. But I do, those guys and those like 8 tailgates that have been back there on the tennis fence now for years, it blocks their whole view. Like they can't see in the game at all anymore. And so, I do kind of feel bad for them. That sucks, to kind of be set up there now for many times and to not be able to really see around it. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely interested to see how this party porch goes and if it fills up and if it's fun and how the whole system works.
I guess I have some questions too on that. Like, and this is on me for not researching that much, but like, is there going to be a sort of concession bar?
There's
thing
supposed to be,
up there?
there's supposed to be food and cash bar, but like,
Okay.
I don't know that the bar is up there.
Well, what I've heard is
Yeah, like where is it going to go?
like the tent. There's a tent across the street. Like
Because like to have enough space to sell enough seats up there,
Right.
and to have all that up there, and maybe the food's across the street too. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. We were like, it would be crazy not to have at least a small cash bar up
Yeah.
there. Like if you have to leave
Because-
go across the street to get a drink every time, it's kind
It's
of
about $300 a person.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
but they have fans.
Yeah, they have fans up there on that
With their fans.
on that hot silver
Well,
metal.
it's gonna be hot as the dickens, so
Yeah.
that's fair. At
There is a
noon
cover on the big
on a
part.
Friday.
Yeah,
Woof.
yeah. There is a cover on the big part, but the other part that's cool is the walkway part. That's like right over the bullpen, and there's bar seats that sit all along it.
Oh, okay.
Which is cool. And it's like there's a bar top. You know what I mean? So like to me, that would be where I'd want to sit. I would want
Right.
to hang out in that walkway, chalk trash to the bullpen right below you.
Yeah.
Like that's fun.
Is it protected? This is something I'm only anticipating, like opponents being like, if fans are accidentally knocking beers into the bullpen.
Well, that could happen. Jordan does not like
That's
protection.
gonna be- Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, that could. Well, I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
We were like, all those people who have those little luxury bar seats need to make sure they research a lot of those pictures and so they can talk.
Yes.
Yeah. Very personal heckles
Get
to you.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
Do your research.
Do your research, people. Find out the girlfriends and the mom things and the things, you know. Yeah. Get all your so that should be fun. But yeah. So anyways, if you're in Austin and you can come out or you have tickets or you have, come out, because the dish needs to be loud and it needs to be rowdy, and we need to like own this home field advantage because we need to go to Omaha. It's the year.
I'll be there Friday.
Good case.
Yep.
I wish I could be there, but
I'll be there. Stacy's supposed to be there with me, so hopefully, yeah. Michelle's going to try to come, but Clay wasn't sure. Like, Clay wants to come, but he's not sure he can. I mean, he can't stand out there for 3 hours with a knee replacement. But then I said, I probably could get like a ticket from Mark or Jeff for him to go inside and sit.
Totally. Yeah. Mark was saying, like, I mean, I won't be there, so I think he's keeping ours. So yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so it'll be fun. Come out, cheer loud, all the good things. Get us a win.
Yeah. Definitely looking forward to it.
I'll be watching. I blocked out the afternoon.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully no one that I work with listens to this before Friday.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
Busy. Okay. So
I printed all the brackets because Barnes like I want to be able to know what's happening and all that, like who's playing who everywhere else, and just kind of keep track and like write it down.
Well, that's why the second screen for squeeze play.
Yes.
Pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah.
So we should be hosting a super regional, and like I said, we match up against Oregon. That would be the following weekend, and that should be good. So hopefully, y'all, we can everybody pitches well, hits well, timely hitting, not leaving runners on base, all the things come together, and we keep this rolling.
Yes.
Well,
what else?
I feel like that covers baseball. We don't need to talk about SEC tournament because whatever.
Nothing.
Other diamond sports, freaking softball,
Love them.
headed back.
Mm-hmm.
They had me nervous. I was genuinely afraid for a little bit. More Saturday night than anything. I was just like, oh no, there's no way. Especially after OU got knocked out with y'all.
Yep.
I know.
Oklahoma is not playing in the Women's College World Series.
I know. Crazy.
And it wasn't a fluke. Like,
No.
I mean, well, I was the Friday afternoon. I think I've mentioned this to Katie, but I had turned on the TV and it was like the Mississippi State Oklahoma softball. Their first game was 0-0, third inning. And I'm like, whoa. And then Mississippi State scored a run. I was like, okay. And then next inning, Oklahoma scored 5 or something. I don't even know, but like home run. And so I was like, okay, never mind for this. And I switched it off to something else. And then later late that evening, or afternoon, I see them, going across the ticker. I see the score that Mississippi State beat them 11-8 or something like that. And I was like, what? Oh my gosh. And then, on Sunday, keeping up with that, which definitely had me like, okay, this all happened before our game.
Yes.
So I was like, our girls better be dialed in and not thinking, oh, they're out. And then because Arizona State was not a joke.
No.
They were good.
They were real good. I know.
But the losing on Friday, Mike White, like, Texas has lost every Friday super regional game, like,
really?
with him being the
that's
coach.
right. That's right. We come back. Yeah.
Yep. So that was kind of a thing of like, well, this is not new to him or even the current girls. Like, they've done this every time. So, but now it's don't lose him.
Agreed.
That's going to be interesting. I'm very excited. Like, that Oklahoma's not there, but then you have Mississippi State feels somewhat random, but not a fluke that they beat OU. But still, UCLA's great.
Yeah,
Tech is back in there, and Najee Kennedy's back, so that's going to be a mess. And the fact that Texas is playing Tennessee,
right,
to kick it off, like it is just going to be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we play Tennessee Thursday, at 1:30.
Yeah.
So
yes,
we haven't played each other all year, even though we're both in the SEC.
Right, we didn't play them this year, and we didn't meet up with them. So it'll be interesting because they've got 2 All-American pitchers.
Wow,
which is like, okay, yikes.
Yeah.
All right.
Tegan Kavan looked real good.
Yeah.
And that little Gutierrez girl came in and looked good to kind of close out the game.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I like that for Lolly too, because I know she came in two years ago with just a whole lot of pressure on her. So the fact that she might have found a role here, this is great.
Yeah. So fun. And what was this? Is a wild stat. Mike White looking to get his 800th.
Yep.
Career win.
Yeah, he's at 799. So
that's crazy.
Dang. So wow.
I
didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were saying he has just won and dominated really everywhere he's been. So crazy.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
And the team has done, I happened to catch this on the news tonight, that they've done a good job of, they've tried to haven't done a lot of talking about, defending,
right.
It was just go about their business this year and just kind of.
Well, also when you have the kind of slump they had in April, at some point you're probably thinking oh, we're not going to defend. They're probably not, but people are thinking they're not even going to make it back because look how many games they lost in April.
Right. Interesting. So, it'll be fun to watch. Jordan said maybe you can make it over there. It'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll see. That'd be nice.
It'd be real fun. What else is happening around the horns? Okay, so you got some golf to talk about.
Well, yeah, Farrah O'Keefe, our women's golfer, she won the NCAA individual title. She did that on Monday, which is the first one. And she's the 3rd one to win the NCAA title, the 4th women's golfer to win an actual championship title. Debbie Petrizi, I can't say her last name. She did it it was the AIAW before women's were considered in the NCAA kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So that was when she did it, when we were just having women's sports getting started and all that kind of stuff. But and then Farrah won the Annika Award, which is the award for the nation's top female collegiate golfer. So it's really good. Unfortunately, we got knocked out in the quarterfinals the following day by Eastern Michigan. They were a little upstart team. I watched that yesterday morning. But they said that typically whoever wins the individual title, the next day, they don't do well in match play because they're drained. They have to do all this media stuff afterwards when everybody else goes back and rests and all that kind of stuff. So that Eastern Michigan team was just kind of came out of nowhere. That was the first time they'd ever made a regional ever. And so then they got all the way to the semifinals. They lost in the semifinals yesterday afternoon. But their girls were were really good yesterday. But still another solid season for women's golf. It's the back-to-back quarterfinal appearances for our new coach, Laura Iannello. So she's building off stuff. And Farrah O'Keefe is returning next year, which is really awesome. Yeah. So
very cool. And Farrah was great too. I actually was watching the semifinal or the quarterfinals when it's I watched it and like she came back out and talked after losing her match and talked to me like she just she seems like a very awesome individual. So I'm excited. I'm glad that she won it this year. Also excited to see her next year.
And she's an actual. I mean, she's from Austin. I mean, she's I don't remember which high school. I don't remember which high school she went to, but she's on that St. David's commercial, being born in St. David's Hospital.
Oh, yeah, with Ruger. That's cute.
Yep.
Good.
So
I was definitely pulling for Eastern Michigan though once Texas lost to him, and then they got matched up against Stanford, who apparently Stanford, all 5 of their competitors, all 5 of their players are ranked in the top 17 of the individual rankings this year. So I don't know how anyone's going to beat them.
Right. Well, they played USC today, so I don't know who won, but that already, or they could be happening right now. They could still be playing. But Stanford's very dominant in women's golf.
Interesting.
Yeah, always have been. I think,
Yes, they have.
Okay. Well, I guess we got some good sports to watch and lots of good things happening in left field. We better win.
Friends, I will be so sad. So sad.
To not be there and miss you.
Yeah. But it'll be good though. And again, super regionals, I might be there. We'll see.
Great.
Yeah, if you are in Austin, come out. We'll be out there in left field. Come to the games.
Show up, be loud.
Yeah, so basically we play at noon on Friday. Then we don't have I don't know, well, they probably do have the exact times. I just haven't looked at those, but the losers bracket game will be the early game on Saturday. It's typically, at noon, 1, something in that time frame. And then the winners bracket game is in the evening, 6. A lot of that's going to factor into how the TV schedule, I guess, how they start doing it to get them all on TV and to have them on there, all the different ESPN networks and platforms kind of thing. So, but luckily, I mean, weather doesn't look to be an issue at all this weekend. So that's a plus.
Thank goodness.
Oh,
yes.
Thank goodness. It's humid as hell here right now. I went out to the dog park earlier. I'm not even like uncomfortable with the temperature, but I'm sweating because it is just so freaking humid.
Oh yeah, and but we're not gonna have rain.
Today was actually kind of cool. Like the high was only in the 70s, but it's supposed to jump back up. Like it was like today. I was like, wow. Like it's
because we had massive rain last night.
Yeah,
so
it cooled it down. But yeah, don't worry. By Friday, it's gonna be 90.
Yeah.
But at least not 100, because there's another regionals where we've been out there like scorching.
Yes.
Right.
More under tents. So.
All right, y'all. Well, y'all have fun. Report back. I'll be watching, but I will see everyone in left field in my heart.
Yeah. See y'all in left field.
See y'all in left field.